Hi, my name is Aneta, and if you want to know something more about me, visit my blog, for which I will leave the link down below. In today's video, I'm gonna share some past paper questions and all the other questions I could find about formulae for common compounds and common ions. So, let's get started. So the first question I found is, explain why it is unlikely that stable compounds containing barium 3+ ions can exist. So, as you can see on the periodic table, barium is in group 2. So, to be the most stable ion, it has to lose 2 electrons because it's in group 2, and then it will be neutral. So, it's unlikely because it has these 2 outer electrons, and it would be a lot of energy to take out the electron from the whole shell. Next question is, a metal M forms a sulfate with the formula MsO4. Write the formula of its hydroxide. So the first thing we have to do is focus on this, because there's no power after M or after SO4. This means they had to have the same ion charge. So SO4 is SO4 2-. So to be balanced, the metal had to have a 2+ charge. Because it's the same, we can just write MsO4. And now, hydroxide has an OH- charge. This means that if metal has M2+ and the OH-, they just take each other's place, and we're left with MOH2. So, our next question is, how many oxygen atoms are present in 3Fe bracket NO3 bracket 3? So, it clearly says we have 3 oxygens, but we've got the brackets, so everything in bracket is times by this number. So it works out, we've got 9 oxygens. As you can know, the 3 in front means everything is times by 3. There's 3 molecules of this. So our 9 oxygens, would have to be times by this 9, by this 3 in front, which is 27 oxygens. Another question that I found is to name the following compounds. So we've got sodium and sulfate together. So the name is sodium sulfate. We've got calcium and hydrogen carbonate. So the name is calcium hydrogen carbonate. And this one is more tricky because copper can be present in a couple of different states. But we've got chlorine and copper and Cl minus, but we've got 2 chlorines for every copper. This means copper has to have a 2 plus to be the same as 2 chlorines with minuses. Therefore, the name is copper 2 chlorine. I've got another question ready for you. Can you explain the difference between an ion ending in IDE versus one ending in ATE? So, all the non-metals, ions, such as chlorine, fluorine, end with INE. But when they ions, they change to chloride and fluoride. Whenever they get a non-metal gets an oxygen, such as carbon, when carbon gets an oxygen, it turns to CO3. As an ion, CO3 to minus. And then it's called carbonate. So non-metals, ions ending with IDE are the ones without the oxygen, and the ones with oxygen end in ATE. And I've got one more question for you. Write the formula of the following compounds. So you can see we got iron 3, so iron 3 plus, and sulfate, which is SO4 2 minus. When we combine them together, we get Fe2 SO4 3. Next one is lithium fluoride. Lithium has a plus, and fluoride has a minus. And we know this because lithium is in group 1, so to be the most stable, it has to lose 1 electron and become positive. Fluorine has to gain 1 electron and then it becomes negative. That's why it has 1 minus and 1 plus. They turn around and the powers equal. So there's no more numbers we have to write. Sodium phosphate. Sodium is in group 1 again. So it has 1 plus. And phosphate is the one we have to know, which is PO4 3 minus. For every phosphate, we need 3 sodiums. So the formula is Na3PO4. And the last one, magnesium nitrate. Magnesium is in group 2, so it loses 2 electrons to be the most stable ion. So it becomes positive when it loses the electrons. And nitrite is N, because the nitrogen, and it loses 1, 2, 3 electrons. So it's 3. No, sorry, it gains 3 electrons to be the most stable ion. So it's negative. When we change the sign, it's Mg3N2. Okay, so if after all these questions you seem a little bit confused, please visit my blog where I share with you my tutorial. You can find the link attached with my tutoring, and please remember, everything I show you are my techniques and ways of learning and revising. If you have any questions about my videos, please comment or email me. I will leave all the links in the description down below. Also, if you have any comments about my quality or the content of my videos, please also leave them under this video. Thank you very much for watching, and like, subscribe, and I guess see you soon. Bye!